Hi guys, in the previous video I told you about the quantum numbers and types and the formula for principal quantum number and azimuthal quantum number, how to calculate the quantum number values. Principal quantum number, the symbol is N, and azimuthal quantum number, the symbol is L, magnetic M, and spin quantum number S. I'll give the link in the subscription. You can see that video to know about the detail of the formulas for N, L, M and S. Okay, so we said I already told you about the values, how to calculate for N and L. Now we are going to see some sums for a subshell represented by N is equal to 3, L is equal to 2. How many orientations are possible? Now we are going to calculate that. Subshell, they are already given N value and L value. How many orientations are possible? How many orientation means which quantum number you have to calculate, magnetic quantum number you have to calculate. So orientation means magnetic quantum number, M value you have to calculate. Okay, so what is the formula for M? M is equal to 2L plus 1 is the formula. According to this formula, we are going to calculate the values. Okay, so N value, what they given, N is equal to 3 and L is equal to 2. How many orientations are possible? Now substitute this L value in this formula. We will get the M value. M is equal to 2 into, what is the L value? 2. So 2 into 2 plus 1, which is equal to 2 to the 4 plus 1, 5. So the M value we got here 5. Okay, so what are the 5 means? What are the values will come? 0, minus 1 and plus 1, minus 2 and plus 2, and these are all the M values. Okay, 5 values totally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally we got the 5 values for this M value. So how we calculate this? M is equal to 2L plus 1. The formula is this one. So N is equal to 3. L is equal to 2. They are already given. What is the formula? This formula. According to this formula, we are writing, instead of L, we are writing 2 because they given here already 2. So 2 into 2, 4 plus 1. So the answer is M is equal to 5. There are how many orientations is possible here? 5 orientations is possible. What are the 5 orientations? Minus 2 plus, minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2. So totally 5 values we got. So like that I give some sums. You did the values of N, L, M, S for 4p orbital. What is the orbital they given here? 4p orbital they given. For this 4p orbital you have to calculate the N, L, M, S values. 4 quantum number values you have to calculate. Okay, what is the orbital name? 4p orbital. So N formula you can easily find out before this orbital what number is present, and that is known as N value. So N is equal to 4. Here we already written. Now L formula you have to write. L is equal to N minus 1. You have to write, you should not write this N value here. You have to write L is equal to 0, this value. L is equal to 0. This value you have to write. L is equal to 0. N is equal to 0. Sorry, N is equal to 0. I'm so sorry. N is equal to 0 you have to write here. So 0. From the beginning itself, you have to start the N value. N is equal to 0. N is equal to 1. In the previous video, 2n squared formula also we did like that only. For N value, we written 1. For N value, we written 2. Like that we determine how many electrons will present in Klmn shell. Like that here N value we have to write 0. So 0 minus 1, L is equal to 1. The L value we got here. Now M value you have to calculate. M formula is what? 2L plus 1. So here 2 into, what is the L value we got here? 1. So 2 instead of this L, you have to write the L value here 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2 into 1, 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. So the M value is 3. So totally how many orientations are possible? 3 orientations are possible. So 0, minus 1, plus 1. These 3 orientations are possible for magnetic quantum number. And finally, we have to calculate spin quantum number. The spin value is already we said. According to which term we are writing the spin value? The electron will revolve around the nucleus in clockwise or anti-clockwise. So it will be plus of or minus of. So these are all the 4 values for N, L, M and S. Okay. And these are all the orientations. Like that, I will give you another one sum. Assign the values of N, L, M, S for 5D orbital. Here what orbital they given? 5D orbital they given. By using L formula, S formula, you have to calculate this 4 quantum number values for 5D orbital. Find the answer and write the answer in the comment section. Aufbau principle. Aufbau principle means what? The electrons, E minus means electrons we know. Electrons will filled in the increasing energy level. According to which formula the electrons are arranged? Increasing level, energy level. What energy level the electron will have, according to that energy level only the electron will fill it, and that is known as Aufbau principle. According to that formula, we are going to arrange the electrons in one. First, how many orbitals I said? S orbital, P orbital, D orbital, F orbital. In this orbital, how the electrons are filled? If the electron is having very low amount of energy level, means it will fill first, then increasing order, like that, greater, like that the energy level will goes into peak level, means according to that level the electrons will fill it in this orbital. For that there is one diagram will be there. 1s orbital, 2s orbital, 2p orbital. Write the circle here. You can easily draw this diagram. 3s orbital, 3p orbital, 3d orbital, 4s orbital, 4p orbital, 4d orbital and 4f orbital. Then 5s orbital, 5p orbital, 5d orbital, 6s, 6p and 7s. Now the wave line will come. If you draw this line like this, means you can write the orbital increasing order easily without any confusion. That's all. Now you can write first which orbital will come? 1s, then 2s, then 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, then only 3d. See here, 3s, 3p, 3d won't come here because the energy level will differ for 4s and 3d. So 3s, 3p, 4s, then only 3d orbital will fill. Then 4p, 5s, 4d, 5p, 6s, 4f, 5d, 6p and 7s. So for that you can write like this. 1s orbital is greater than 2s, it is greater than 2p, then it is greater than 3s, 3p, then 4s, 3d, 4p, 5s, 4d, and that is greater than 5p, that is greater than 6s, 4f, 5d, 6p, and 7s. According to this diagram, by using this diagram only, we can write the electronic configuration of every element. Okay. First 1s orbital will come, then 2s, then 2p, then 3s, then 3p, then 4s, 3d, 4p, 5s. Like this arrangement only the electron will arrange for each and every element. Okay. In order of the orbital according to the increasing energy level of the electrons. Here explain why 2p orbital is filled first and then 3s orbital. Why this like only the arrangement will be happening. See here 3p is here, but in between 4s orbital will come. After that only 3d orbital will present. Like that 4p next 4d won't come. 5s orbital is present. Why this is happening means there is one rule, n plus n rule. We are using this n plus n rule. Then we are arranging this electronic configuration. Here they are asking why 2p orbital is present first, then 3s orbital will present here. So what are the orbitals they given? 2p orbital and another one orbital is 3s orbital. Okay, n plus rule. For 2p orbital, n plus l rule, which is equal to n value is what here? Before this orbital what number is present, and that is known as n value. So 2 is present here, plus l value here. S orbital means l value. S orbital means l value will be 0. P orbital means L value will be 1. D orbital means L value is 2. F orbital means 3. So this is the basic for L value. S orbital means 0, P orbital means 1, D orbital means 2, and F orbital means 3. L value. Here L value what? P orbital means what is the L value? 1 is the L value. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Now for 3s orbital. 3s orbital, n plus l rule, which is equal to n value what? 3 is the n value, plus s orbital means what is the l value? 0 is the l value. So the answer is 3. So energy level for 2p orbitals is also 3. 3s orbital is also 3. But you have to see the n value, which is having very lowest amount of n value. This or this only 2. So the 2p orbital is filled first. Then 3s orbital is filled. The answer is samely having, but we have to see the n value, which is having the lowest amount 2p is having. So 2p here will come and 3s will be here. 3s is greater than 2p. So this is the answer. So I will give you the homework. You have to write and come. Like that, use n plus l rule and find out the answer for 3d and 4p orbital. Which will come first? Find out the n value and l value. Which orbital will take place first? And next sum, same, by using n plus l value, 5s, 4d, 5p and 4f. Which orbitals will come first and arrange their increasing energy level. Like this you have to arrange the orbitals. Find out the answer and depend on the n value you have to arrange the orbitals. Write the answer in the comment section. Thank you.